It says that I'm live. It says that I'm live. I got to get back up in this algae. You know what I mean? So I got to do like 8 lives a day and upload 900 videos. That's what I'm about to start doing. But in the meantime, log on to doggiediamondstv.com. Doggiediamondstv.com is my official website. On there, you will find videos you might have missed that you didn't see that I might have put out and you just didn't see it in the YouTube feed, but there is new content. So a lot of times people say, yo, did you go live? I missed this, I missed that. Yeah, you didn't go to doggiediamondstv.com. That's how you missed it. You know what I'm saying? So go to doggiediamondstv.com. Go to doggiediamondtv.com. Also, man, have you heard about my $200 social media promotion deal? If you didn't, let me give you some details real quick about that. First and foremost, the promotion will be done on Doggie Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV accounts. That's the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. I could promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can put your product in front of hundreds of thousands of people with a single post on my social media outlets. Just contact me at Doggie Diamonds on Instagram. We gonna go across this kind of quick, because it's late and I got to get up tomorrow. Let's go. Yes. And as I shout out the room, William Extra's in the room who got a book out there that I will be promoting soon. William Extra is in here. He has a book. EC is in the building. Disrupting Reality NYC is in the building. They in that green. They are members of the channel. Nate Jackson, what's up? A Child, what's up? Vision 3030, what's up? Bernadette Bernie, how you doing? Rob C, what's up? How you doing? Rashawn DeGray, how you doing? Hood Politics ENT is in the building. English Ed, we gonna talk about it. Victor Santiago, what's going on? Chris Farmer, what's up? Christopher Bailey, what's going on? Make sure y'all hit that like button. I need them likes liking. Virginia Maldonado, how are you doing? Big Damo, what's up, man? What's up? Oh yeah, you made me forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, Henry Blanco, what's going on? Yes, we here. I'm here. If y'all didn't check out my little clip of the high-tech interview that I put out, make sure you check that out. It was from the other night live, but you know, some people probably missed it. So I gotta always make sure my content is content, and sometimes I be forgetting. Maestro Fresh West is in the building. African King Riff, what's up? Yes. Maestro Fresh West, the legend. You gotta stop saying Canadian legend or legend from Canada, man. He a legend, period. Worldwide, north, south, east, west, Europe, everywhere. Tyler Beneficiary. Tyler Beneficiary. I said beneficiary. That got me sounding like Floyd Mayweather up here. Yo, Floyd Mayweather, believe it or not, his birthday is the day before mine. Ha. Jay Wu, what's up? Rashawn Green. Rashawn. I see I'm mixing Rashonda. Just that damn, just that pre-workout work is in my blood still. Tiger, what's up? New Haven, Connecticut was in the building. What's up? I ain't gonna keep y'all long tonight though. I'm just gonna, say a few things. Don't forget.
Doggie Diamonds did this.
Yes, I did this. Make sure you hit that like. I need that like. I need that like liked up. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Like it's the lotto button or something like that. Make sure you hit that like button. Yes. George Smith, what's up? Yes, I'm here. Oh man, I've been walking like 17,000 steps all this week. Today, I think I did 10,000. I'm lacking, but the whole week I did like 15,000 steps. But I ate some cookies today. So, I felt I get to walk because I ate all them cookies. You know what I mean? Them cookies, like, yo, let me tell y'all something. I ain't no vegan or nothing like that, but these vegan oatmeal raisin cookies be rocking. Yvette Holmes, what's up? So what's up, everybody? I'm Dog. Why am I hand like this? Like I'm in the booth. You know what it be? I've been looking at Pusha T a lot lately. And Pusha T a rap, right? And for some reason, looking at Pusha T rap, he'll make you believe he said something ill because his facial expressions and all that. And you be like, I don't know if that warranted that facial expression. But anyway, it is what it is. So I wanted to talk about something. I think I covered this before, but I want to cover it again because we in the thick of this trial. So many things coming out in this trial that we never heard before, or we heard before, but certain things is we're hearing. this Diddy trial. When we heard all these stories, some of the stories I covered myself, some of the stories I know to be true. So I brought people on to say some of these stories. I've had people on here to say some of the things as well. But that's how people felt. But this time is in a court of law now. So how you feel and what you think is different when it's in a court of law, because now you can be found guilty or not guilty. Now you're being charged for what you're being accused of. So that hit a little different. That hit different from somebody saying you did something. Now you are being charged. So now this is where it counts. Rumors, gossip, podding. I hate that word podding too. I hate when people be like, we're podding or we're on the pod. I can't stand that. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. This sounds so soft, like we're podding or we did a pod together. Like, dude, you gotta do better than that. That word just sound just nerdy. Anyway, there's been a lot of speculation that he did this, and he did that, but now he's being charged with it. So the speculation dies if he gets acquitted. Now, you don't find it weird that this dude partied with everybody. He partied allegedly with a lot of people, although we have yet to see the party. But remember when they was out there saying they got the tapes, this person's on the tape. You had Jaguar right? On mad videos talking about how she saved people from the party and the party was happening and she had spies in the party, and y'all was jacking that because y'all be jacking people who be lying for some reason. All you gotta do is come on YouTube with a good, interesting story, and you could lie your ass off, and people would just be sitting there. And y'all don't even know how to use discernment to determine when somebody's lying or not. But that's a whole nother subject. But people saying the party, and they got this tape, and they got these tapes and all that. Where the hell is these tapes at? We gotta keep it real now. Where are these tapes? Because is that gonna be admitted later on or something like that? Because these alleged tapes of all these people in these tapes, and we thinking there's some eyes wide shut shit going on with these tapes. So we like, yo, this is happening with these tapes. These persons go, and this person might be on the tape, and that person might be on the tape. And you don't find that it's strange that this whole Diddy thing is taking place, but the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing got kind of like swept under the rug. Like Diddy's on trial, but the Jeffrey Epstein thing we don't know nothing about that. And it was alleged flight logs and all this shit, but we don't know nothing. But Diddy's on trial. Y'all don't see something weird with that? But anyway. We seen these elaborate all white parties, but I didn't have any information on what went on in the parties. I never been there. But we seen like Al Sharpton there and shit, and T.D. Jakes and all types of people in this said party. But I don't think that was the party, right? I don't know. So now this is the point in time where everything about this man that's been accused, everything he's been accused of is going to come out now. Now, what we never took into an account was there's a possibility that he can be found guilty or he could be found innocent and get acquitted. What happens if he gets acquitted? What happens if he gets acquitted? Does he still get looked at as, oh, he did this or he did that? Or could everybody who said something about him, myself included, do we have to chill now? Is it like everybody just got to shut up about him? Is he no longer this individual that he's painted out to be because he beat it? And think about this. And this is the reason why I'm making this video. I know for a fact that he probably did a lot of people wrong in the music industry playing the business game, right? Because you don't know the business, that's your problem. Because you thought somebody was your friend and they wouldn't steal from you or take nothing from you, that's your problem. Right? There's no friends in this. We learn that now. Like, nobody is your people. Nobody is your man. Nobody is your homegirl. Nobody is your people. We learn that at a low level on the street. That I said it many, many times. I'll say it again. When it comes to, and this is from a male's point of view, because I don't really know about how a woman would do you, because unless I'm dating her, it don't matter. But when it comes to money, pussy, and opportunity, any dude will cross you. Any dude will cross you. Money, pussy, and opportunity. If that's presented in front of any dude, he gonna cross you. At a low level. So imagine dude getting offered some M's or a couple of 100,000, or he see a chick that you got and he want to pursue the chick, or an opportunity to go over here. Any dude gonna cross you. So I think loyalty is subjective when people want to use it, when they want to weaponize loyalty, but many people don't know what loyalty is. Loyalty is turning down stuff because how that would affect your loved ones. Opportunity, turning down opportunities because, yeah, you gave me an opportunity, but you ain't give my people an opportunity. You ain't give my homie an opportunity. You didn't give my partner an opportunity. That's loyalty. When you say no to stuff that can benefit you and nobody else. It's also foolish, kind of stupid loyalty in some instances, because if it's on the other foot, do it. Yo, dudes ain't turning nothing down. And see, I could speak about stuff like this because I turned down a lot of stuff because I didn't want to leave certain people behind. My dumb ass. I'm going to be real with you. If I could do it all over again, I would do it different. But you go through stuff. That's how you learn. You know, with this, like, you got like 10 seconds to get it right with people. Like, it's funny at the time of talking about loyalty, right? At the time of talking about loyalty, you know, it freezes and then I get kicked off and then people just leave. But I'm still here. And I know I haven't been going for like I ain't been going for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. It probably was like at least 100 and like a minute and a half, and people would just leave. And I'm talking about loyalty. Like, so that just goes to show, like, nobody really has a loyal fan base. Nobody got loyal supporters. Like, yo, with this, it's all situational, man. So look at what I'm saying. So for those who stayed with me and didn't leave, yo, I appreciate y'all, but it's always the same names. That's why y'all my folks and y'all my people. You know what I'm saying? That's why I hold y'all near and dear right here, because I know y'all gonna hold me down regardless. But just look, like, you get kicked off and they just bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just out. Like, they got something else to do, you know? So, and it's funny that at the time we're talking about loyalty, yo, the universe is so perfect, right? Look how sometimes it just proves your point for you in real time. You talking about loyalty, niggas like, nah, I just got something else to do. Like, I'm out. This nigga was gone for 30 seconds, you know? But I seen people get up and walk away. I seen people roll reefer in their face. I seen people do the wildest stuff, and dudes sit there like this. This is crazy to me, but it is what it is, right? So, yeah, Yvette, that's what it is. Motherfucker got the attention span of flies. But I'm saying all this to say, right? Just think about this, right? It's people, and I'm not caping for him too, because I think If he's found guilty, then he's found guilty, right? But think about when you going through the toughest time of your life. It's a fight for his life. This is a fight for his life right now because he's about what, 54, 55? If he get like 15 years, you coming home and you like 70, even if you do 8 years, you coming home like 65, 67 or something like that. It's a long ass time, right? During turbulent times, that's who you see who's really down for you. That's who you see really support you. And I just find it wild that it ain't no free Diddies. Yo, we done seen mass murderers, mass unalivers, scrapos, all types of people get support. Yo, this dude has been running amok in the music industry since treat them like they want to be treated. When he was, man, it happens. It happens. I ain't gonna be long. I just really just I just really want to say this. I want to say this. You don't find it strange that a dude is, by the time that he fighting for his life, right? He's probably giving people all types of stuff, even if, no matter what it was, but he's probably changed lives for the better and for the worse because he has given out record deals. He has put records out. Of course, he's probably been very, very selfish. He's probably did a lot of people wrong. And he ain't do right by nobody, though. Just really think about that. He ain't do right by nobody. Nobody in the whole entire industry. You don't find that crazy. This is an industry. You got rappers, singers, dancers, producers. Nobody's saying free Diddy. Nobody is saying free. Nobody. This nigga blew out a nigga birthday cake. He came on to Fab in front of us. Just really think about that. He came on to Fab right in front of us. That ain't serious. The shit he was doing was normal. It wasn't even abnormal to nobody. Nobody wasn't looking at it like it was weird. Everybody was acting normal. He was been doing weird shit. Remember the time he played the Joker? He was tripping. Nobody say free that nigga. Only person who said something we keep it real was Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav was like, nah, that's my man. I hope he do what he gotta do. They asked French Montana about, then French Montana walked off. Yo, so my thing is this. You can't say, yo, listen, in that situation, what you think? Yo, Diddy is my friend. Diddy was my homie. Is my homie. I hope justice is served. And then walk off. Why is everybody so quiet? So if this man is a billionaire and nobody holding him down, but his family, yo, if he get acquitted, I wouldn't rock with none of y'all ungrateful ass niggas. I wouldn't talk to nobody. Because y'all all enabled that behavior. Y'all all was down with it. Y'all all was in the parties. Y'all knew it was gonna get wild. Y'all was y'all was in the studio with him. Y'all was adding on to them albums. All of that. So now everybody acting like this nigga like Candyman. Yo, if you enable something, If you enable something, you just as bad as him. Or you were shook too. So now we gotta assume they ain't no gangster rappers. Now we gotta assume ain't none of these dudes about that life. Because if he was running amok, doing what he was doing, and ain't nobody put him down, or ain't nobody at least steal on him, they saying J. Cole is the only one who stole on him. We don't even look at J. Cole as no G. But J. Cole got to be the biggest G in the industry because J. Cole allegedly stole on him. All these dudes we hear about, yeah, I this and I that. Nobody stole on him. And he was just taking niggas shit, taking niggas broads and doing all types of shit. Nobody stole on him. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? Nobody can say, nah. I put hands on him. Jadakiss ain't throwing no fridge at nobody. He was sitting right there when he was coming on the fab. They all was sitting there like this. They was just used to it. But see, that goes to show what dudes would do to be in certain rooms. All that gangster street shit, murder, death, one, I sold this and I sold that, go out the window for opportunity. See, that's when the integrity comes into play. You get what I'm saying? That's when that integrity comes into play because you see a dude running amok. And you don't say, yo, nah, this nigga be tripping. Shout out to Styles P. I heard Styles P the only one who kept it real when they wanted to do the BET thing and he wanted them on the stage. Styles P was like, nah, I ain't never standing with that dude again. Shout out to Styles P for holding it down like that. That's gangster. Because if you really don't rock with somebody, you don't rock with them. Especially if they did you wrong. But I never seen a situation where this dude got all this alleged shit on him and then whenever he say, we gonna do this, people go running back. You know what I'm saying? But yo, it's a whole industry. Jay-Z, nobody. They ain't even putting out no PR statements or nothing. They watch, they ain't even showing up for his trial. If that's your man, you go to his trial. You show support. Y'all don't find that peculiar? Is it like an order from somebody to say, yo, y'all better stay away from him? Is it like a memo? Yo, y'all better stay away from him? Because remember, before he went down, he was in the issue with them yak companies. You see what I'm saying? He was in an issue with them corporations, that yak company. And he was saying, yo, this, that, and the third. So then they brought this out, but they had a tape for 10 years though. You know what I'm saying? So nobody, not Meek, not French. Y'all don't. Yeah, Jay-Z said, I don't know that nigga like that. I never really rock with him. Yo, something ain't right. I think, they got a memo. Listen, this was what's happening. Him? He did and said something he had no business doing and saying. If you don't want to end up like him, stay away from him. I don't know. Something ain't right. Nah, listen, I know what Diddy been doing. I'm one of the main ones who was telling y'all what he was doing, and y'all was calling me a hater. Y'all was calling me broke, and y'all was calling me a hater. Y'all was condoning and accepting his behavior because he had money, and he has prestige, he had fame. So when a person has prestige, fame, and money, y'all will turn a blind eye to anything they doing because he been doing weird shit from day one. from day one, licking his lips excessively, doing wild shit, taking pictures with dudes, all types of wild shit, matching outfits with men. That shit been going on from the gate. But y'all will turn y'all head, and this is just more of assessment of the people and how the people will turn their head if it's some type of enjoyment, entertainment, or you aspire to be like this person. Y'all, he wasn't doing nothing he ain't been doing. He was just, y'all player hating. He been wilding. He been wilding. When wasn't he wilding? I mean, he was his real talent. I guess he could dance, right? Been throwing his name on stuff. Been doing all types of shit. And y'all was like, nah, but he getting to, because see, this is the thing. Y'all always justify shit when it come to money. Y'all let anything slide. We get into that bag though. As long as a person got money, y'all will look past anything because to y'all the ends justified the means. Young Miami ain't even say free that nigga, and she was just with him. And she was saying the nigga used to take a leak on her. Well, not him per se, but she said she don't mind when a nigga take a leak on her. But nobody was like, ew. Everybody was like, but he give her $500,000 a year. He give her think about it. Long as that, listen, this is what I'm saying about integrity. As long as that money is flowing, y'all be like this. Yeah, he was on stage with Webstar on him, pants down. We watch him yap Cassie from Ryan Leslie. Yap Kim Porter, rest in peace, from Al B. Shore. We be watching all that, and y'all be like, nah, he getting to that bag, though. He got that bag. He got that boat. He got this. He got that. So as long as a motherfucker got some trinkets, y'all don't see nothing. All morals go out the window. And y'all been like that, though. Y'all been like that. This ain't nothing new. Y'all still like that right now. Y'all just move to the next dude. The next dude could wild out, don't have no morals. The chicks could be online all half naked, and y'all follow them. I see y'all with the hard eyes. I see when I go to my Instagram and I go to the Explorer page, I see them chicks, y'all in there with the hard eyes. And it's funny, the funniest thing about everything, it's the realest shit I'm ever gonna say. I never in my life seen niggas go crazy over hoes. Straight up and down floozies. Floozies. When has there ever been a time where dudes did that? You didn't want you a teacher chick. You didn't want you a librarian. You didn't want a chick that was good, clean, and wholesome. Y'all going crazy over smuts. Talking about I see y'all niggas talking about Cardi and Stephon Diggs. So the minute you on here talking about another man meat action, what do that make you? Cardi this and Cardi look, it's y'all dudes. It don't even be the chicks. It don't even be the women. It's y'all men talking about, yeah, because Cardi. Now you sound. So y'all turn y'all head at anything. As long as it look like success, or y'all just bored and y'all don't got nothing to talk about, or your life it just ain't what it want to be. So you start making your life what's going on. But y'all hoochies? Y'all really talking about hoochies and smuts? Giving them credence and giving them validity? You crazy? We always treated them like what they was. Fuck out of here. Box stink. Out of here. Nobody care about you. Because real dudes who really been getting to it, real dudes who been outside, real dudes, we know what it's hitting for. We know she just ain't nothing but like a regular chick from Dykeman or something like that. That shit don't impress us. That Spanglish and that bottling, that shit don't impress us. Meg coming out, shaking up. Come on, man. Well, who ain't, listen, if you really, really in this, you been seeing that though. That ain't nothing new. How y'all see this and I be seeing y'all, it be straight up and down, OnlyFans chicks. Y'all really be lusting and giving these chicks something like that's what they are. It's y'all dudes, man. So the same way y'all be doing it with these chicks, and we at a time where we supposed to be like, yo, hold on, what's really good? What y'all was going on with y'all? Y'all was doing that with Diddy. Same shit. Nigga got S curls and waves that look like he did it with a brush. Come on, man. But it's cool now to act like you ain't jacking that. But again, y'all went from jacking that weird shit to jacking some other weird shit. Y'all talking about Offset. It be y'all men. It be y'all men talking about Offset. And I ain't never covering that. I covered that he's supposed to get some spousal support, though. I like that shit. To let the chick pay for once. But y'all sitting here, these chicks. Chicks ain't good, clean, and wholesome. Can't bring them home to your mama. Look what y'all jacking now. Chicks with tattoos all up their legs, tramp stamps of another nigga name on them, and you wifing them and thinking you get points for something that niggas was touching their ass for $2, $3 at one point in life. But she getting to that bag. All y'all gotta do is look up somebody's net worth, and then y'all let everything fly. Oh, but they got that bag, though. That's why shit be the way it be. Y'all let anything slide. As long as a person got money, y'all let anything slide. Nigga could wear the wildest shit. She could say, yo, she used to drug niggas and let her, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just turn y'all head to that. Y'all let Tory go down. She come out shaking her ass. Tory gone. All she gotta do is come out shaking her ass and y'all forget about everything. It just is what it is. So think about it, right? Right now, you got a situation with like a Diddy. Y'all niggas was partying with that nigga. This nigga was, he on one of Nas' biggest records. Hate Me Now. You don't see nobody talking about this dude. He did Jay-Z, that whole album, American Gangster, executive produced by Diddy. Nobody ain't saying free that man. Nobody going through his trial. Because see, let me tell you something, right? Private praise is cowardice. That's why I don't expect it from I expect it from suckers. But I get DMs. I get DMs from dudes that be like, yo, that was some real shit you said. But they don't want to stand next to me publicly. I get it. You ask. I get it. You ask. I expect it. I expect it. Don't never accept no private praise. And then in the public, somebody act like they don't rock with you. Don't accept that from nobody. That's why I tweeted what I tweeted. Yo, sometimes you got to pull back your love and support from people because it don't be getting reciprocated. You could show somebody a lot of love. They won't say, they'll act like they don't even rock with you, but then DM you, yo, good looking. Why you ain't say that out loud? Dudes be doing that. Yo, I rock with you. How? How? Dudes be doing that. You're going to get the DMs once you do something that people think is something great. Because I got a lot up to, listen, I ain't even got no sleeves. That's how much I got up my sleeve. I ain't even got no sleeves on. So I done been through the cycles of, yo, I rock with you. No, you don't. So this is a testimony to you that no matter how much money you got, no matter how much success you got, when you get into trouble, you by yourself. The only people who going to support you is your loved ones, your day ones, and some of your family. Don't ever think you at a stature or a status to where you got love and support, because you don't. This is a testimony to everybody. If this man could still have a Billy, say he worth 400 million right now. Look how dudes have just turned their back. Just really think about that. But did they get a memo? Because there be memos going out. I'm just telling y'all, it's real. It's a lot of memos, and there's certain people that control certain things. And they'll be like, yo, nah, don't rock with him. It don't look good for your image. And there'd be a lot of image rebuilding right now going on in the culture right before your eyes, and you won't pay no attention to it because it's done so sneakily that you won't even pay attention to it. For example, let me give you one. I don't want nobody to think that I don't like Fat Joe, because I think it's a narrative that I don't like Fat Joe. I don't really have an issue with Fat Joe, but he be lying, and sometimes we just say people be lying when they lie. But prior to Fat Joe coming out with this podcast, he was under fire. You know, the FBA thing. He said a lot of things, and a lot of people wasn't happy with him. And then he got silent, got really, really quiet. Got quiet. You didn't hear nothing, right? Then when he resurfaces with what? The Joe and Jada show. Why? Because everybody looks at Jadakiss as a real nigga. Everybody fuck with Kiss. Right? Everybody fuck with Jadakiss. So if Kiss fucking with him, and if 50 going to the Nick games with him, it kind of makes him cool again, because the cool dudes in our community is co-signing them. So we'll forget all the disrespect. We'll forget all the cap, all the lies, because they made him cool. That was a rebrand move right in our face. Some of us gonna use discernment. Some of us gonna say, man, get the fuck out of here. We seen that. We know what this is. But some of us gonna be like, yo, nah, I like it. And then for a check, Jadakiss gonna sit there and listen to that cap. You know what I mean? You're gonna sit there and listen to that cap because it's all for money. When them two guys have been stapled in the culture, staples in the industry for a while, that I would like to see people under their tutelage. I'm not talking about doing this with a person, doing this with a person. I'm not. Listen, and I'm going to do a whole show on this, the difference between New York City and other regions, because we say what we want about Birdman, right? All right, Birdman this, Birdman that, he nodded out, Kiss Wayne and them, all that, you can say all that. But some of the biggest factions in hip hop culture is from the house that Birdman built. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne, and Drake. Now, when you think about New York City, even look at Yo Gotti, Glorilla and all that, that's him. Think about New York City, these so-called big artists. All the niggas in New York City is podcasting. They ain't sitting down talking. Where's the next wave of New York City artists that they supposed to be putting on and helping and pushing the culture forward? I'll wait. Some of the biggest crews, Dipset podcasting, The Lox podcasting, G-Unit, Tony Ayo and Vlad every other day. That was New York. That's a staple. So nothing came from none of those camps. Nothing came from none of those camps that's sustainable today when you got Nicki, who got her own entity now. We forget that that's Birdman. We forget that OVO is Birdman. We forget that Wayne is Birdman. But in New York City, what did niggas produce? The last thing that produced something was this man down there and Jay-Z was producing stuff. So you mean to tell me that Rockefeller and Bad Boy is not a staple in New York culture no more? You mean to tell me there's no new artists in New York? Everybody's sitting around Dickie and Rock Marciano and whatever 38 Special's doing and Benny and them. And Benny and them is from upstate. Salute to them. Rock, they from upstate. But you got New York City dudes sitting around like this with them. When you was in New York City out way before any of them, why you ain't never do nothing? Why you ain't never make no progress? Why you ain't never make nothing happy? So now you got to wait for dudes to come upstate. When we been shunned, come from upstate, when we always shunned them, they ain't from the city though. They ain't from New York City. What the hell is New York City doing? Dudes got to come from upstate. Rock from Long Island. Shout out to him. But look what he had to do for New York City. Look what he had to do for New York City. But we hold these dudes in New York City in high regard, and they podcasters now. And nobody say nothing about that. There's no institution, there's no nothing coming out of none of those camps where you could say, oh, nah, he helped him. And yeah, he been on for 10 years. He been rocking for 10 years. We just hear about niggas taking niggas' budgets, doing all types of foul shit. But we could say, yo, Birdman did this, Birdman did that. But look how many motherfuckers come from the house that Birdman built. Look how many, the East Siders just did an album under Snoop. The East Siders, he's still putting Goldie Loke and Trey D on. You gotta salute that. The Dog Pound just came out with an album. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. But in New York City, you New York, that shit washed. Over. It's over. Nobody pay attention to that though. You gotta just, this is what it is. It's over. The staples was G Unit, Dipset, and D Block. Now you tell me in 2025, what came out of any of them camps that's stable right now? Because even when you think about Rockefeller, all that shit was Philly. Ain't nobody from the town. Even with Bad Boy, all that shit dead. Literally. But we always talking this New York shit. New York. These niggas sitting down in front of a camera telling cap-ass stories. When they just trying to get a bag now. So keep saying, oh, everything is underground. And it sound like it too. Poor product is being put out, poor PR, poor everything. And the money is being allotted to everywhere else. The money is being allotted to all over the country. But all the record labels is here. But back to Diddy. Let me get back, because I just veered off real quick, but you know how I do. I never seen a time. You got people that'll say free the Menendez brothers. Them niggas got convicted of some wild shit. Nobody in the whole industry is saying free Diddy. Y'all don't think something wrong with that? Y'all don't think something wrong with that? If he get acquitted, I wouldn't fuck with nobody. I would just go underground, and it ain't about whether he's guilty or innocent. I don't want people to take that from this. I'm just saying to you, look how people do you at the worst times of your life. The worst times of your life. Look how people do you. And it wasn't like that at one point. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. You would stand by your people through thick and thin, regardless to what. Yo, you got 2 chicken wings? Yo, I got 6. So I'm going to give you 2. Now you got 4 and I got 4. Now, yo, I've never in a time in my life seen people be so expendable to people. Look how expendable you are. Look how expendable you are to people. It don't matter what you did. It don't matter what you shared. It don't matter a memory. That shit was just yesterday. You are so expendable to people. You could have changed somebody's life and hurt your life. You could have made everybody smile and went in another room and cried. Nobody, yo, you are so expendable to people. I've never seen a time where people are so disconnected from people. And that's what social media created. Because everybody care about they like. They care about their view. They care about their attention, but don't want to give none of that. How you expect people to like your shit all day and you ain't like nobody nothing? How you expect for people to share your content and you ain't share nobody content? Your timeline is filled with you. And you know what people say? Nobody told you to do that. I didn't ask you for that. Yeah, but you accepted it. That's why if you don't want something from somebody, don't accept it. Don't accept it. And some people do things for people without a hidden agenda. Some people do things without a hidden agenda. But sometimes you do got to remind them because you be like, damn, why you treating me like that? Treat me like I'm a stepchild. Hold up. I such and such. Now that I think about it, didn't I such and such? Nobody told you to do that. I ain't asked for that. Yeah, but you accepted it though. And at your time of need, I had enough empathy for your needs when I overlooked mine and I took from me to give to you. Just really think about that. This shit just bred a bunch of narcissists, a bunch of I don't care, a bunch of people getting ahead. And I see people every day doing the same shit you did yesterday. You ain't nowhere. You ain't nowhere. Nobody doing better than you. Did you ever, if I told you 10 years ago, right now, at this current date, you would be eating better, driving better, better clothed, better housing than Diddy, you would have said, how? What, I hit the lotto? Or I got a deal? You couldn't even fathom that. But this how life be lifing. This how life be lifing. So you just got to stay in the fight. But never, ever, ever, ever hold anybody in high regard where you think they won't shit on you. You think they won't shit on you. We seen some of the toughest dudes. We see some of the most toughest. Where they got this reputation. Yo, he this, he that, he that. But he told. But he told. That don't omit all that. See, I ain't into who's a snitch or who around. I don't care about that. But he told. When it was time for him to be accountable for his ways and actions, he told. He told. All that shit get omitted now. And the worst person is not the person who tells on we was all together and I'm going to name all the names. The worst person is the person that says, hey, to get out of this, I'll tell you about something else that don't got nothing to do with me. You told. You told. You didn't even want to be accountable for your own shit. See, anything you do, You know it could go one way or another, but you didn't even want to hold it down. So you willing to throw somebody else under the bus to save your ass. And that's what society has become today. Ain't nobody standing with nobody. Nobody want to help nobody. Nobody want to do nothing with nobody because I got to get mine. I need mine. And you watch people doing the same shit. But I say sometimes, damn, what happened to niggas sticking together? What happened to the crew? What happened to the team? Why is it 2025 at this day? Why are you by yourself? You didn't notice that shit? You're by yourself. You almost jeopardizing everything to be with a person today, to be in a relationship with somebody, to go to the store with somebody, to do anything with somebody. You almost jeopardizing yourself, your safety, your mental health. You jeopardizing your shit. You by yourself. Many of you right now are watching me by yourself. Ain't nobody next to you. Ain't nobody in another room. You by yourself. When and why did that happen? And how could you have a billionaire who did so much in the culture and nobody want that nigga free? That shit crazy. Nobody want that nigga free. Nobody. Just his kids and his mama. You was drinking with that nigga. You was in the studio with that nigga. Some of y'all smashed the same chicks with him. Yo. So I'm saying all this to say too, like, I be seeing and I know what it is. So nothing don't surprise me. I be like, yo, look, it's just what it is, man. Like, yo, nowadays, you gotta be willing to lose anybody and anything now. Anything that you love, anything that you know that you hold in high regard is gonna be weaponized against you. That's just where we at. Salute, thank you. Know what I'm saying? This shit just bugged out. But see now, our measuring stick of each other is not even the phone no more. It's a social media post. You had posted. People studying your stories. People studying your tweets to see if you threw a shot at them, to see if you said something that might be. Listen, if I did or said something and you think it's about you, is that a reflection of me or you? Because if you didn't do nothing to me, if you didn't say nothing to me, if you didn't do anything to me that I would be saying anything derogatory about you or you taking it, then why would you take anything that I did or said about you? That's a reflection of you. That ain't no reflection of me. That ain't no reflection of me. That's a reflection of you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And I'm not responsible for how you perceive shit. Because I don't have to sit here and clear the air with nothing. I don't have to. You under scrutiny by thousands of people every day. Me, myself, I am. No matter what I do or say, somebody feels like I'm talking about them. They feel like I'm throwing subliminals at them. I'm taking a jab at them. Why I got a front for? I don't talk in code. I done stood in some of these dudes' face who you think is tough and I see them like this. I'm literally not scared of nobody. Nobody. Not a soul walking on this earth. And I walk around how I want to. And I be by myself. Everybody know that though. But a hit dog gonna holler, but a person think he's talking about me. Fuck is you? I forgot you was even alive. What you make you think I gotta talk about you for? You know how many fuck niggas it is? You must have felt like you fit the mold of a fuck nigga. That ain't got nothing to do with me. If I said, yo, these fucking, you talk about me. So you think you a fuck nigga, not me. That's not my problem. That's not my, I don't have to clear that up. Now, I wasn't calling you a fuck nigga. That's what you think about you. But everybody sit there watching. Everybody watching everybody. Everybody's under surveillance. Everybody under surveillance. No matter what you do. People won't like your post, but they in your story. Looking. Because that's private. You can't see that publicly. So they'll peek. And when I be seeing people peek in my stories all the time and don't never engage me, you know what I do? I block them. This ain't support. This is surveillance. I block them. You think you could just look at what I'm doing all day, every day? Or the one thing that I can't stand that I encounter is that people who I sit here and I say shit and then they want to talk to me about what I said on here, but they're not in the comment box. They didn't like, they didn't comment, they nothing. They want to come in my DM and have a conversation about what I said last night or 2 days ago. Ain't none of y'all special that you think you can have a one-on-one with me over something that I said. Ain't nobody special. Don't come in my DM with that. You said this, so what? If you felt the way about something that I said, type it. Don't try to have a one-on-one with me like you know the kid like that. I don't care who you are. Don't try to have a one-on-one with me. I be generalizing when I talk. But you be coming in here, so what you think? Listen. Because I'm going to be real with you. When I get off this, I'm off this. I'm going to be 1,000% with you. When I get off this, I'm off this. I'm off this. When I'm out going for a walk, I'm off this. When I'm exercising, I'm off this. If I'm sitting down watching TV, I'm off this. I'm off social media. I don't go from one app to the next. Respectfully, I don't really give a fuck about what a lot of y'all doing because y'all ain't doing shit. Y'all don't want nothing. Y'all don't got no motion. The average person don't got no motion. It's fronting. I'm not into people fronting. I know you ain't got no motion. I know every time you buy something because you going to post it. I know every time you go somewhere because you going to show it. You don't even know how to hold your life for yourself. Your life is for validation from others. I see it. I know it. I know when people going through breakups. I know when, all these chicks talking about how single they are and all that. I see it all. I see everything. I know when people are having episodes because you put it on social media. You don't know how to get off that shit. And you're looking for validation when most of the time people are happy as hell to see you miserable. So they get to say, yeah, you too. You miserable too. Or they keep a mind state of, you had posted. Fuck out of here. When I'm off this shit, I'm off this. I'm off. I don't even care. I be on shit doing promo. That's it. I don't care. I don't engage. I don't care about that Cardi shit. I don't care about that clip shit. I don't care about Drake. I don't care about none of that. And it be hurting me sometimes because I guess I'm supposed to cover some of that stuff. I'm supposed to talk, but I be like, yo, man, there's a thin line between being a real nigga and a bitch ass nigga talking about some of this stuff. I'm just going to be real with you. Whenever you start sitting around and start talking about another man meat action and who he laying the pipe to and who he broke up with, what do that make you as a man? Serious. What that make you as a man? She look happy with Stephon Diggs. You a man saying that? A man? Cardi B is the only person that I know that got away with not doing no music and one of the most spoken about people and they don't do no music. She ain't even do no music. The fuck does she do? We talk about her with everything. She's all up and down the timeline. And what does she do? What is her job description? What does she do? And she got Barties and all this shit. What does she do? Or we'll be talking about such and such baby moms. Motherfuckers, you got grown ass men talking about Kobe Bryant wife look pregnant. That's really, I don't know what happened to y'all. I don't know what happened to y'all. But y'all fell victim to everything that you know was some sucker shit. Y'all just made it cool. It ain't never gonna be cool to me. It ain't never gonna be my thing. So if that's what you want, they got plenty of that out here for you. But that was always designated to the dudes that didn't fix that can't fix their wrists. Fuck you gonna be a grown ass man talking about you one of the Kens of Barbs. Still talking about Kendrick and Drake and Nas and Hove. We call a nigga Hove. That nigga name is Jay-Z. You can call a nigga a nickname he gave himself. We ain't even get that nigga that nickname. You call a nigga a nickname. Nah, cause Hove. They grown up. Nah, I'm gonna holler at you. You're looking for the $10 super chat. I'm like, I'ma holler at you. Nigga talking about Hove. Nah, cause Hove. Nowhere do that nigga shit say Hove. Nowhere. He even took the hyphen out of his name and took the 2 dots off the top. And cause Hove. Man, niggas be having nicknames for niggas. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Now, cause Hove, I be like, oh. I be seeing dudes on Instagram. I don't know if niggas think they models. I don't know what these niggas think about theyself. I don't know if a nigga just got a fresh haircut, got his mustache did. I don't know. I don't know if niggas think they cute. I don't know. But a nigga come down my timeline and the motherfucking dick eating some of y'all niggas be doing in them comments is unprecedented. Unprecedented. I've never seen nothing like this before. I've never in my life seen some of y'all men grovel over other men the way y'all do. It's disgusting. You're not getting no feature. You're not getting no feature. You don't even say, yo, fly kicks. Niggas be like this. And y'all be in the comments. I can't do it. I'm about to do a mass because I can't do it. I think some of y'all play for teams I don't play for. I think some of y'all see things the way I don't see it. And I can't do it. Because when you start doing that, that's how these behaviors come out and y'all make it okay. Niggas be walking and y'all, yeah, Lord, yeah, God, yeah. Fuck is that nigga doing? What is he doing that y'all saluting? They ain't even got no rap. They ain't jump on the floor and do the worm or nothing. Nigga just standing there. But it ain't one female in the comments. It's all dudes thinking you're going to get a feature. Look what y'all do for a feature. Look what y'all do for a beat. Y'all men. So I'm saying y'all ain't got nothing on me. Y'all can't say nothing about me because I ain't never, ever, ever. I salute, but that's where it stopped. But you got to have some greatness with you for me to salute greatness. I ain't saluting you because you standing there and you think you cute. And these niggas think you cute too. Nigga just standing there with a pose. You don't know what kind of card is it nigga in. You don't know what's on the nigga feed. Nigga ain't even featuring nothing. You just sitting there looking at a nigga. Nah. That's how the nigga Diddy ran amok. Y'all, because you know what, y'all be trying to create new Diddys. Y'all need that void filled. Y'all need that void filled of, he get into the bag. Oh, yo. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see what's going on. Yo, I've never in my life, have you? No, for real. I'm about to be out after this. I've never in my life seen so many men take pictures with each other. Now, let me give you something real quick. Where we come from, that's why it's rare. Street guys didn't take pictures because they was a part of the underworld and they didn't want to be identified. They was getting money. They had the jewelry. That's why they would do 42nd Street pictures. They might do a picture at the party, but it was rare. I never seen men take pictures with each other like this. What the hell is going on? What did y'all do today? Y'all niggas was just together? And you're like, yo, come on, let's flick it up. No. That's why you don't see me in pictures with nothing. Nah, nigga, we just did an interview for an hour. We ain't taking no pictures. The footage is the picture. I ain't be seeing niggas and be like, yo, let's take a picture. Nigga, we ain't do nothing. I seen you, you seen me. We ain't grow up together. I can see if you see one of your people you grew up with. Yo, let's take a flick. Yo, damn, I ain't see you in a minute. Nah. Y'all be taking too much pictures together. Y'all be taking too much pictures together, and some of y'all be too broke to be acting the way you act. Y'all gotta tighten up, man. Because if you really got ladies and if you really got women who like you, how does a woman look and respect a man that's dick riding another man? That's what I want to know. So everybody always talk about they got the baddest chicks and they got the models and they got this. And you dick riding another man. Don't say it's networking, because it ain't. Because you ain't getting nothing out the deal but a flick. You ever notice when somebody passed away, how niggas always find the pictures of them and shit too? Yeah, this was me and him when that nigga dead. Fuck you showing a picture of that nigga dead now. Or a nigga birthday come up, they find a picture with a nigga for his birthday. Niggas saying happy birthday to other niggas that they don't even rock with or don't know, but you found a picture when you saw the nigga at 42nd Street or you saw that nigga on Canal Street and you got a picture, then it's his birthday and you want to tag him in the... Yo, y'all niggas is weird. All y'all. I don't know what y'all on. Y'all not... Because y'all not making no music together. Y'all not producing no content. So what's the point of flicking it up and taking pictures and wishing niggas happy birthday that you ain't grow up with? But you'll be mad at your man that you grew up with. You'll be mad at your siblings. But a nigga you don't know that you think can help you, you saying happy birthday to that nigga. Just really think about that. And another thing before I go. A lot of y'all dudes be mad at me because I keep it how I keep it. You ain't got to agree with me. Dudes be mad at me. Dudes be blocking me and shit. But you got these other dudes who's not from the cloth, not from the culture. I don't see them. I don't see them blocked. I see y'all responding to them. I see y'all holding them in high regard. They not from this. I'm from this. I done been in many. First of all, I done been in all y'all presents, so we could cut that out right now. I've been outside everywhere. Where haven't I been? I've been there. But look who y'all be giving a voice to. Just really think about that. You look who y'all be giving a voice to. Somebody say something, y'all responding to them, but you want to get mad at me. You want to feel a way about me. But that's all you really could do because you know you can't do nothing else, though. You do know that at least. You know you can't do nothing. You just be mad, so you block me. I don't even care about that. I think that shit is funny when I be getting blocked. I think that shit is funny. because it's the truth a lot of times. Like if it's a lie, then why just combat the lie. Like, if, I'm not going to lie on nobody, but, niggas will just block me. But niggas be saying happy birthday to other niggas and shit. Like, I don't know that nigga. Yo, I'm quick to be like, yo, I don't know that nigga. So I ain't saying nothing. I'm not going to be sitting here talking about, and this is all due respect. We got individuals who passed on, we love them for what they did, but you're not going to sit here seeing me say happy 175th birthday to Gerald Levert. He'd have been 175 today. You know how weird that is though? See, nobody don't be telling y'all shit. Like, yo, happy 216th birthday. Yo, Malcolm X would have been 107. He wouldn't have been 107 because he wouldn't have lived to 107. He'd have been 107 today. You know how crazy you sound? He would have been 107. Just stop. It's attention whoring and attention seeking because you want people to jump on your post and engage you. Yeah, man, happy 107th birthday today. 107? Nah, you tripping. Tripping. Dudes be tripping. I don't want attention like that, man. Ain't nothing like peace and tranquility, man. The older you get in life, you will learn to respect your peace. Whether it's peace of mind, peace and quiet, you're going to respect that. Unless you are part of the people who disturb people's peace. Unless you are part of the people who like to see shit going. And shout out to Gerald Levert. My favorite Gerald Levert song is I like Casanova, and I like a song from the Strap soundtrack called I Can't Help Myself. But y'all be all rest in peace to everybody too. Rest in peace to yo, rest in peace. Y'all be rest in peace to niggas y'all don't know. You don't know that nigga. Stop. I go on Facebook right now. I do it in real time. Go on Facebook. One big obituary. Stop. See, y'all never take into account what triggers other people. Y'all never take into account what people might be going through, but you trying to trauma bomb and be selfish and saying your condolences. You ain't know that nigga. You still mad at your uncle because he stole your VCR when you was little. You ain't talked to your uncle in 30 years. But somebody you don't know, you find a picture, you find all this. Stop. We need more upliftment. We need more joy. We need more happiness. It's already a cruel world. Nobody don't like you. Nobody don't appreciate you. That's why you seeing people who you think is up, who you think is doing good. They talking about my mental health and I battled depression. That shit became cloudy for motherfuckers to say, hey, when I have bouts of depression and shit. That ain't no bout. If you depressed, you depressed. There ain't no bout. Trust me. That's some shit. That's some shit you fight forever. Ain't no bouts of it. Ain't no, I'm feeling great today. No. You just learn how to cope. You learn coping mechanisms. And how is it that people be diagnosing themselves for shit without getting a professional diagnosis? Niggas be like, yo, nah, I'm autistic. Huh? How? Oh, I get it. You're autistic. You're on the spectrum. You are the person who sat in the crib and that commercial came on and said, do you have a stuffy nose, runny nose? Hold on, let me do something.
Do you have a stuffy nose, runny nose? Does your ears hurt? Does your ass sometimes leak fluid? Then you might have mesothelioma.
And you sitting there like, yo, my nose be stuffy all the time. I got mesothelioma. You one of them. Any symptom. Like when you think about people go right to, people be Googling shit. Yo, I think I got mesothelioma. How? Because I got all the symptoms. How many times have you sat there saying to yourself, yo, man, I got cancer. Yo, man, I think I got the Batman forever. You sitting there Googling symptoms and shit when every ailment says fatigue, headache. It starts with that. Fatigue, headache, sore throat. You done sat there, you done gave yourself cancer. You done gave yourself mesothelioma. You autistic. You all that shit. So you autistic. You think we going, you know what's the cure for that sometimes, right? Self-diagnosed. You know what's the cure for that, right? Kicking you right square off in your ass. Because I don't care what's wrong with you. Pain is universal. I don't care how bugged out somebody think they are. You tap their jaw, they'll snap right out of that shit. So you could try to use that as a crutch. Dudes be like, yo, man, my shoulder, yo, my eye been hurting, man. I'm losing my vision. Niggas don't go to the doctor. Niggas don't take no supplements. Niggas don't exercise. Niggas don't do shit, but niggas will tell you, nah, I got mesothelioma. Yo, what are you talking about? Nah, the commercial came on and then it bugged out shit, right? If you look at these commercials, they'll tell you, ask your doctor if this is right for you. They won't say, you got these symptoms. This is what you got. They'll just say, do you got some of this shit? And then when they tell you the side effects, like, shit, man, I'd rather go blind. They be like, it might cause deafness. It might cause numbness in your fingertips and your toes, and the point of your nose might bleed sometimes. You'd be like, damn, all that shit, I'd rather just not see. And if your throat swell up and you can't breathe, call your doctor immediately. You'd be like, oh, shit. Side effects include, and then you sit there. Nah, I got mesothelioma. Around 9/11, niggas, did you breathe? And the first thing when they, listen, this is what I'm telling you, the mind is so powerful, right? The mind is so powerful that anything about breathing, the first thing you do is you go, yeah, man, my breathing be short. That's how powerful the mind is. The mind is so powerful that you could go in the bathroom and drop a deuce. And you could tell somebody, yo, don't go in there. I just blew the bathroom up. What do? That's how powerful the mind is. What do? You say, yo, don't go in that bathroom. I did that bathroom dirty. I ain't like no incense or nothing. Don't go in that bathroom. What do? Go in the bathroom and go, yeah, man, it stink. This is what I'm saying. That's the first thing they do. You can tell a nigga, yo, I let one loose. Nigga be like, damn, it stink. I just told you. You know what I'm saying? People just be wild. So sometimes I just be sitting there just looking at people like, shit is just bugged out. So that's why sometimes we at the point in life where it's like, yo, how much of people could we tolerate? But we're on social media being antisocial. Think about that. All we do is talk about who we don't fuck with. But who do we fuck with? We'll fuck with strangers because you won't fuck with people you know because you can't cap for them. I know your chain is pawned. I know that ain't your car. I know your BM is a skank. I know that your ass stink. but you get the front. So that's why some people be like, no new friends, I'm by myself and all that. I bet you are. Because once you hold somebody accountable, they're going to get away from you. That's just what it is. You ain't going to let none of your people around you underarm stink, because that's an embarrassment to you. Because if they be like, y'all niggas stink, you're going to be like, yo, that's this nigga. Nigga not coming, he not hanging around you no more because y'all blew up his spot. That's just where, that's why people be like, I be by myself. Some people be by themselves because that's all they got. They done burnt everybody. So now they be like, oh, I'm by myself. You by yourself because you ain't got no choice, because you a complete piece of shit. You a piece of shit. But I just find it funny that when we in these situations where at the lowest points of your life, I'm going to tell you something. It's different situations where you see where you got friends. Number one, when you in jail. Number two, when you in the hospital. And number three, when you got to move. You ever notice when you got to move some furniture, you be by yourself. You be hiring. That's why niggas be hiring movers. Niggas ain't helping you move. You ain't carrying nothing. You in the hospital, hit me. I ain't want to see you like that. I ain't want to see you like that. Nah, man, I ain't want to see you like that. You ever see people say that shit? Nah, man, I ain't want to see him like that. You don't realize that's the last time you're going to see them? And it ain't even about seeing them like that. It's about respecting the room. Respecting everybody who was there. Commemoration of somebody's life. I ain't want to see you like that. And nigga, dad, you don't know how you see him. That's just the truth. I ain't come visit you in jail. I ain't want to see you like that. But you was giving me that crack to sell. What you thought was going to happen? You gave me that gun and I let it go. What you thought was going to happen? I ain't want to see you like that. This really thing. Nah, I ain't want to see him like that. You talking about rest in peace, the Red Fox. I knew we was doomed. Well, there's these chicks around my way, right? These chicks ain't had no job. They ain't go to school. They ain't do shit with life. Like, they ain't do shit but just be the neighborhood hussies. Right? Aaliyah passed away. Rest in peace. And some shit flashed on MTV. And I seen these chicks out there crying. And they was, he was playing that, I miss you. That shit was sad. And I'm like, so these chicks got up. They don't get up to go to DMV to get license or permits or anything. They don't got their social security card. Side tooth missing, back teeth in disarray. They won't go to the dentist. They won't do shit. But they'll get up to go cry for Aaliyah outside. And it's not even where she died at. It's just like, yo, let's meet here. Then everybody putting candles on the ground and shit. I'm like, yo, let's just meet here and shit. This is just the spot now where we all gonna mourn at this spot. Let's just pick a random spot. And we gonna let off balloons right here. These chicks ain't got no social security card. They don't got shit. And they'll get up early and go let off balloons or light candles. That's why I knew I was like, damn, we entering some new shit. I thought it was hope still. I thought it was hope. I thought those was isolated incidents. But now it's just, hold on, let me show you something. Let's do this in real time. Let's do this in real time. I go through my ex account. Just look what people are talking about. Nigga Shamal Moore talking about his car got stolen. So what, nigga? Niggas get their car stolen every day, B. My car got stolen. Look. Actor Shamal Moore reveals that his black Rolls Royce Dawn was stolen while he was at his daughter's mother's place, calling it a violation and disrespectful. You got lined. You got lined. Who knew you was there? Once you say your daughter's mother's place, that means y'all ain't together. She might have lined you. That nigga here now. Just really think about that. When the nigga say, my daughter's mother's place, nigga, you got lined. That shit happen all the time. You know how many times niggas go to the hood to go see their baby mom somewhere and niggas, your baby mother get you lined? That shit ain't new. You ain't exempt. You ain't exempt. We supposed to feel for you and shit. You got lined. Baby mothers do that shit all the time. You got lined, fam. The chicks do that shit all the time. Yo, he coming through. He got a pocket full of money. I just need $1,500 for my daughter. Y'all take the rest. Shit. It just happened. Yo, you got lined. Fuck you sitting there look at this nigga sitting there like he fucking about that life. Look at this nigga sitting there with a hoodie on. That don't even look like that nigga. That don't even look like that nigga. Nigga like you in disguise. This nigga in disguise talking about it's disrespectful and a violation. You got lined. Shit happens, bro. Shit happens. That shit ain't new. You ain't exempt. Baby mom's lined you. It is what it is, fam. You got lined. Now I got one more thing before I go. Just one more thing before I go. Dealing with social media. And now I know many of y'all on my social media pages don't really watch me. But remember this point of the stream. If you go on Facebook, if you go on any social media page and you do this, and I see this with no context, all I see is prayer hands, and you want everybody in the post to be like, what's wrong? I hope everything's okay. I'm going to unfriend you. I'm going to unfriend you. That type of attention whoring must be stopped. You put them prayer hands up with no context, and you want everybody to be like, what's wrong? And you okay? Prayers for you. Fuck out of here. Get out of here with that. Or I need my prayer warriors. Don't ask me why. You know how cocky and arrogant that is to say to somebody, pray for me, but don't ask me why you praying for me. You know how fucked up that is to say? You know how selfish that is? No, for real. Do you know how selfish that is to say, pray for me, but don't ask me why? I need all my prayer warriors, but don't ask me what you praying for. So what the hell I'm gonna say? What are we praying for then? I need all my prayer warriors. That shit is that's foul. I need all my prayer warriors to pray for me, but don't ask no questions. You could be doing some devilish shit. You could be stealing. I need all these prayers so I could steal this shit. And everybody praying for you, and you a damn thief. Or you done boosted some shit and they got you in that little side room in Walmart and you talking about pray for me because you got some goddamn steak in your ass or something like that. You talking about pray for me and we praying for you because you done stuck some steak in your ass and you trying to steal and you want us to pray for that stolen steak that's in your ass. That is very, very selfish. That is selfish to say pray for me but don't ask why. And you stealing. Just really think about that. You stealing shit and telling us to pray. You done stole. Pray for me, but don't ask why. And you in the goddamn side room sitting on a ribeye because it's in your ass. You folded it just as nice to fit in your ass. And you talking about pray for me, but don't ask why. That's some selfish shit. Yo, what I be doing, I just be smoothly going to them buttons and just get up out of here. Or you went in damn Five Below and that little carousel with all them candies, you supposed to pay for them. You know you took you a handful and put it in your pocket and you got you got caught on camera and you talking about pray for me. Pray for what? You foul. Just really think about people be doing that. Pray for me, but don't ask why. That's some arrogant, cocky shit. That's some arrogant shit to tell somebody. No questions asked, just pray. And we supposed to go to our creator or whoever you pray to and pray for your fucking sad ass and you foul? You could have got caught cheating. You could be under a nigga bed right now. Pray for me, but don't ask why. Yo, I hope my man Star Mel is okay. Pray for him. Lord, please protect Star Mel. And this nigga under somebody's bed. He ain't got no business in somebody's house. And you praying for that? That shit is selfish. That's selfish. So the next person who do that, I know y'all don't watch me, but just refer to the tape. I put it out there. The next person who do that, you out of here. Pray, don't ask no questions, just pray. Then you got people who be like, I'm not feeling good. I can tell my pressure is up. So at what point do you go to the hospital? Because what are we supposed to do on Facebook or social media? Like, what do you want us to do? No, sis, drink lemon water. No, sis, eat garlic. No. What do you want us to do? What the fuck you want us to do? Because that's going to be the last thing you type. You ain't dial 911. Think about it. People will go to social media before they get help. And what the fuck you want us to do? I fell out today. You fell out and you tweeting? The fuck you talking about? Or the other one. This is the killer. You know when they got that shit on their arm, the hospital band, and they take a picture of that shit? All right, you got burnt again. You get burnt all the time. You always got the clap of gonorrhea. My cousin Sue. You always got gonorrhea. So what's the difference between then and now? He always get burnt. You got the clap again? What the fuck? Like, that always happened to you. Why are you showing us that? If you really are down bad and then you really don't feel good, how do you find the time to do this? Let's really think about that. You always get burnt. You always got discharge coming from you. This ain't new. What's the difference between this and the 5 other armband pictures that you took? Fuck do we need to know you in the hospital for? The niggas be having whole IVs in their arms, shit beeping, and the rules is no cell phones. So if you got something on your chest and no cell phones, it can mess with the beat of your heart. You are willing to take a picture and die so we see that you like this, that you down bad? So let me ask you something. Because you didn't call 911 and like go to the hospital because you had your hair braided. You had everything. You kind of planned this shit out. What are you supposed to do? Feel better? Oh, look, man. Listen, shit ain't that serious, man. Shit ain't that serious. We don't care. We don't care. You got people who take pictures of their struggle ass plates. You be seeing some of the people plates? Like, what is that shit? You cook that? That shit look raw. And I'm gonna tell you something too, right? I'll keep it real with you. When you see people, you see people acting like they eating something elegant and that shit is on a styrofoam plate. Come on, man. You ain't even got no flowers on your plate. You ain't even got no Tupperware or nothing. You got a styrofoam plate. You can't even put that shit in the microwave. What are you showing us right now? What are you showing us? Look at me having shit on a styrofoam plate. This shit ain't even got no floral decorations or something. Nothing. A fucking styrofoam plate. Get out of here. You can't put that shit in the microwave. The fucking plate would disintegrate. You can't even heat that shit up. How you got a styrofoam plate and silverware? At least if you got a styrofoam plate, you're gonna have plasticware. You got silverware, an actual fork, metal, and a styrofoam plate. What the hell is going on? What's happening right now? They could be showing they plate. I'd be like, yo, I never eat at that nigga crib. I don't eat other people cooking anyway, though. People like, you want a plate? Nah, I'm good. Why? Well, to put it to you bluntly, you be having white shit in the corner of your mouth. So I just can't picture eating nothing from your crib because 9 times out of 10, when you cook, you might have tasted that shit because it's your cooking. You know, we all taste our own cooking. Some people will taste the shit and rinse the fork off. You look like you don't rinse the fork off. You got some of that gook in the side of your mouth. I don't want to fuck with none of that gook. So nah, I'm good. I'm not eating nothing at your crib. You be having that shit in the side of your mouth. You be having that little boosie pack. I don't know what that is. Then you want to serve me on paper plates. Then you giving me 2 plates and shit because the shit going through the other plate. Man, you ain't got no plates in here. The hell is going on? Yo, hurry up with that fork. Yo, hurry up with that fork. Yo, I ain't got that many forks. And you ever think about this too, right? When people be like, see, I don't mind animals, but animals stink. And I don't care who you are, that cat box gonna be boofing. That dog, because a dog will violate. You be sitting there eating, that dog will come mid-bite and give itself brain in the middle of the living room. Lick his own nuts right in front of everybody. You be sitting, see, yo, I'm a holler. I take mines to go. Dogs don't care. They don't know if this ain't the appropriate time to lick your nuts in front of everybody. That nigga don't know that shit. Nigga just come. You be sitting in the living room watching the game and shit. Eating some chicken. This nigga just come lick his nuts in front of everybody. You're like, yo, come on, man. You don't give yourself neck in front of everybody. Yo, get up out of here. Or you ever be eating and the dog is like this. Hoping anything drop. Like, yo, Fuck you got dogs in your house for, man? Yo, listen, I got a experiment for y'all. I'm out after this, right? I got an experiment for y'all. See, us, black people, we name dogs shit that might got something to do with how they look, the characteristics. You know, they got a patch on the nigga name be Patch and shit. Got blue eyes, his name is Blue. You know, he's orange, got orange spots, call him Mango or some shit. Your dog name is Mango. White people name their animals human names. Listen, when you go out and about tomorrow, ask a white person what's the name of their dog. They'd be like, Daphne. And Daphne will have barrettes and shit on and a sweater. Like, Daphne? A fucking dog named Daphne? You would be like Blackie, Spot. You name them all types of shit. Whiny, whatever. They be, yeah, they be Poindexter. They name them all types of real names and shit. Like, you give your dog a real name. Yo, and they dog be on their lease. Like they actually pay for their dog to live there and shit too. You know that, right? They dog be on their lease. Niggas ain't putting their dog on their lease. They be like, $50 extra for the dog. Shit. I fuck with him, but I ain't paying no $50 for him. I just ain't gonna get caught. They be putting their dog on the lease. Fucking their dog in the dog park and shit. Just really think about that shit. They really got like bags and shit to pick up the dog shit. I took him outside so he don't shit in the house. I ain't gonna be outside picking up shit. That's the point of being outside. That right there just bugs me out. You took the dog outside so it don't shit in the house. You outside picking up shit? What sense does that make? That's the case, just leave the nigga in the house and shit in the house. Just put some paper down. Just really think about that shit. They like, pick that up. Nigga, that's why I was outside. Fuck, I ain't picking up no shit. What am I supposed to do with this shit that's outside? So I gotta pick up shit in the house and outside? What sense does that make? They be like, fucking, the dog shit in the grass. That's fertilizer. Now, if he shit on the pavement, the sidewalk, that's different. If the dog shitted by a tree, how does that hurt the tree? You don't step on trees. You don't step by the tree. If you walk this dog is going to piss on. And he got enough piss for 17 trees on this whole block. He got enough piss for 17 trees. This nigga will lift his legs on 17 trees. How you got 17 pisses? I pissed one time. I'm good. You outside picking up dog shit? Pick it up. Or what? You can't give me no ticket. That shit is, I never understood that. I brought this nigga outside so he could shit outside. I didn't bring him outside so I could pick shit up. Fucking pooper, scooper, and all that shit. And then they be having dogs in the dog park and they be like, the dog don't play nice and all that shit. It's a fucking dog. Some dogs think, I'll fuck all y'all up. I will bite all y'all in this motherfucker. You don't want to bite nobody who just walked up to you randomly and sniffed your ass? Really think about that. Your dog might have been sitting there minding his business and Trowfaz walked up and sniffed his ass. He not supposed to want to turn around and fuck that nigga up. Michael walked up and sniffed Blackie's ass. Blackie said, yo, hold up. I don't play that. I'm biting you. And then we sitting there like, oh, they're fighting. Yo, your dog sniffed my dog ass. My dog don't fuck around with that. You just can't be just walking up sniffing his ass. Think about it, they will walk right up and sniff their ass. Nigga don't say hi, nothing. They don't lick each other, nothing. Walk right up to his ass. You wouldn't turn around and fuck. That's they hello. Imagine that. You just sitting there minding your business. You might be thinking about some shit. Got some gravy train in the house. Trying to fucking, you got a bone. You gonna bite. You think about the Amazon man. You been trying to bite that nigga for 2 years and shit. You just sitting there minding your business. And then the nigga walk up behind you and sniff your ass. You're like, yo. Some dogs don't like that shit. I'm telling you, I know that's how they meet and something. I don't know, something in their ass or whatever. Some dogs don't like that shit. Fuck you sniff my ass for? Turn around and put the beats on them. And then you got these little ass dogs that just be barking like, yo, Toto, relax. You ever see a dog go hoarse and shit? Because all they do is bark. Yo, fam, you ain't even got no voice no more. You barking so much. Shut up. So where I live, right? They got like a cane corso and shit. Big ass motherfucking dog. This nigga love to tell me. I be walking around my community. This motherfucker want to tell me, nah, he don't bite. A nigga don't bite you. That nigga don't bite you. You his owner. All dogs got somebody they don't give a fuck about. I'm just being like, you could see a peaceful, nice dog get vicious. There was always one person they be like, I'm biting that nigga. I don't care what I gotta do. I don't trust my luck. I don't be feeling, nah, nigga ain't gonna bite me. Nah, he don't bite. Because if your dog bite me, I gotta put your dog down. People always be like, nah, they don't bite. Like the nigga was like, yo, you bite? Nah, I don't bite. I let niggas sniff my ass and everything. I don't even be mad at nobody. Look, then they say shit, don't run. They could smell fear. The fuck does smear feel? What does fear smell like? I said, what do smear feel like? What do fear smell? They can smell your fear. Said the dumbass. They can smell fear. What the fuck do fear smell like? Get the fuck out of here. I believe anything. No, they can smell fear. Smell fear? But he can't even smell that he got frowsy ass balls. Or he's wiping his ass across the carpet. But he can smell fear. They can smell fear. Fuck out of here. What the fuck do fear smell like? They can smell it. Y'all believe any fucking thing. Sense is one thing. Smelling is another. You're going too far. You're going too far. They can smell when you're scared. The fuck does scared smell like? What does scared smell like? That's the dumbest shit. Or niggas be like, nah, let the dog lick it. They could heal it. So you think a dog that just domed itself, gonna lick your cut and heal it. You got dog ball infection now. Just really think about that. Nah, let the dog lick it. He gonna heal it. So why the hospitals don't got no fucking dog spit? Nah, what you doing now? I'm gonna go, I got this cut. I'm gonna get this dog spit injection. Y'all really think a dog licking your wound is gonna heal it after he sat there and loaned his face to himself? Are you stupid? He be like, no, let let the dog lick it. He gonna heal it. Are you stupid? Nah, the dog he's gonna heal it. Get the hell out of here. That's bullshit. That, my friend, comes from the story of Yaqub when they said people was on all fours in the caves with the dogs, and the dogs is licking their wounds. That's where that come from. I'm black. That don't apply to me. I be damned if I got a fucking boo-boo. If I got a boo-boo and I let Leonard lick my fucking hand, ain't gonna happen. Leonard ain't licking me. I don't like no dog licking me, and fuck you lick me for, nigga. I know you just licked your ass. Think about that. If a fucking nigga woke up. Because you think cats don't even do that. Cats don't lick you. Cats don't give you, be like, pss, pss, pss. Cat be like, fuck out of here, nigga. Cats don't give a, that's why I fuck with cats. Cats be like, yo, look, leave me the fuck alone. I'm sleep. Cats sleep all day. Just think about it. Like, fucking let the dog lick it. He gonna heal it. You think the dog, you think that nigga spit is gonna fucking heal something? And this nigga just licked his ass for 45 minutes? Are you crazy? This nigga got worms. This nigga's fucked up. This nigga coat was all mangy and shit. You gotta get this nigga, deworm this nigga, and you gotta deworm this nigga, and he gonna lick some shit on you and fix him. But you gotta give him some shit to fix him, but he could fix you. See how stupid people are? People would be like, the fucking dog could heal you, but you gotta heal the dog. Why the nigga can't heal himself? You ever have a dog and that nigga get used to table food and shit? Try to get that nigga some dog food. That nigga be like, fuck out of here with it. Listen, nigga, you a dog. You gonna eat that fucking gravy train or you gonna starve. You don't eat what I eat, nigga. This is gourmet Chinese food. These my hairy chicken wings. You don't eat what I eat. I know people who used to boil franks for their dogs and shit, take chicken and cut it up and all. It's a fucking dog. And people like, no, my son. Your son is a fucking dog? Yo, you can't make this shit up. Your son is a fucking dog? Oh, I'm a dog mom. What? What the fuck is wrong with you? You're a dog mom. Like, go in the room with your sister. Go in there and be a little kid and a fucking dog. Like, it was cool till black people started adapting that shit, because I understand them. But when y'all be like, I'm a dog mom. A dog mom? This nigga be shedding, licking his ass, and that's your son? The fuck is going on? Yo, you know, around the world, they don't be letting them animals in the house. You know, I think America is the only place that let dogs in the house. They don't do that shit nowhere around the world. But really think about that. You'll see destitute, poor countries be fucking dog hungry with them. They don't let them niggas in the house. I think we the only people that let them in the house. We don't. Nowhere around the world. They do not let them motherfuckers in the house. Dog be all fat and shit. Like, yo, if you let that nigga walk, they be like, yo, the dog got cancer. Fucking nigga get cancer. Fuck kind of cancer is that? I mean, we know what type of cancer be. You know, you can get fucking, lymphoma. Fuck kind of fucking dog cancer? Yo, they got dog AIDS. You've heard of that shit before? Look that shit up. The fuck is going on? Fuck you fed that nigga to get cancer. You giving that nigga ice cream or some shit? Then they be saying shit like, don't give the dog chocolate, it'll kill him and shit. The fuck the dog eating chocolate for anyway? The fuck? How do you find that out? Yeah, eat this Hershey. Oh, he's dying. Fuck you gave the dog a Hershey bar for though. Just really think about that shit. Like, I be bugging off and I be bugging off shit when I be by myself. I be like, don't give the dog cancer, they can die. Fuck you gave the nigga chocolate for? Don't give the dog, rather don't give him chocolate. The fuck is giving a dog chocolate? Like, one for me, one for you. This nigga start going into convulsions and shit, taking the nigga to the vet. Fuck you gave that nigga a Hershey bar for though? See, that's what I'm saying. When you start saying you a dog mother and you're the mother of 4 dogs, and you start doing shit like that. Yeah, I want some chocolate. You know them people. You want chocolate? Fuck y'all giving a dog a brownie for? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That nigga get gravy train. I don't even know what kind of fucking dog food they sell no more. Fucking giving the nigga fucking chocolate and shit and the nigga die. Fuck you gave a nigga chocolate for? I'm a dog mom. You are? Your fucking kids is, don't you gave birth to dogs? Whoa. You gone. And then you be having motherfuckers and dogs be in their bed. If you fuck with a chick and they let a dog in their bed, don't fuck with that chick. Don't fuck with that chick. No, for real. Oh, they clean. How they clean their fucking dog? I be seeing people outside sometimes carrying their fucking dog. Like, yo, that nigga got 4 legs for a reason. Like, yo, when his legs hurt? No, he just gets scared. So you carrying that motherfucker? Carrying the dog? People, they be having dogs and shit the whole time. The dog be like this. Shook. Fuck you buy a scared ass dog for? We, black people, we train our dogs to bite people and shit. We don't give a fuck. This nigga's an attack dog. I don't give a fuck how big they are, how small they are. They're here to attack. I don't give a fuck what kind of dog. They be like, get him. Listen, I don't care what kind of dog we got. We be like, get him, get him. Think about that. We train any dog to bite. Be a little ass dog, big dog. That nigga gonna bite somebody. That's what that nigga there for. He ain't there to look cute. He not there to take pictures. I ain't his fucking father. None of that shit. That nigga's there to kill. We teach every dog to bite. Straight up. Knock on the door. Straight up. Put the dog up. I don't give a fuck what size dog that nigga there to bite. These motherfuckers be buying dogs. The dog be like this the whole time. The dog just got motherfucking the Muhammad Ali the whole time. Fuck you buy a dog that's shaking. Pussy ass dog. This dog just scared. How the fuck they make a species of dog that's scared? What purpose do they serve? Just really think about that shit. What fucking purpose do a scared ass dog serve? No, he be scared. He's nervous. Somebody told me their dog had anxiety. How do you measure that? How do you measure that? You get anxiety and shit sometimes. You be like, damn, I feel a little anxious, heart racing, palpitation. Then now the dog got anxiety. I got to give the dog medicine. They got anxiety. A fucking dog? You can't make this shit up. The shit, because when I see people with dogs, I always ask them shit. And I be like, what's their name? First thing I'm telling you, tomorrow, you see any white people, with a dog. Ask them what's their dog name. That shit is a human name. That's a human name. The dog got a fucking condition. That nigga, he drinks Pepsi or something. Like, they always do some shit with they don't know. He loves Doritos and shit. So you buy Doritos for your fucking dogs? Oh, I gotta get his medicine. Dog is taking Paxil and shit. Dog Paxil. Who the fuck said, oh, we gonna make Paxil for dogs? Right? The dogs, they got dog anxiety and shit. But we be seeing these dogs in fucking foreign countries just walking around and shit. Everybody hungry as a motherfucker. Dog tail wagging. That nigga don't got no anxiety. That nigga ain't eating days. He just happy. Everybody hungry. But your fucking dog got anxiety. Because you giving that nigga Franks. Fucking all that sodium and then you think it's kind of cannibalistic to give an animal another animal to eat. Like, when you really think about that shit, see, we cannibals, you know what I'm saying? We the highest of the food chain, you know, but you give a dog fucking horse meat? You're giving a fucking dog Franks? Yo, I want to know this shit too. How come when cats eat, they shake their head? You never seen that shit? All right, you're going to notice a lot of shit now. I don't know if y'all know, I be on TikTok like this time of night watching, I be watching animal shit on TikTok. For some reason, them cats like slapping the shit out of each other. I just think that's funny as hell. Cat be sitting there minding their business. Cat be like this. Bow! But why when they eat, they shake their head? Y'all never notice? All right, so you're going to notice it now. Watch. Look up TikTok, cat eating. They eat, they shake their head. I don't know what the fuck that's about. All right, y'all, man. Let me get the hell up out of here. I got stuff to do tomorrow at noonish. If you didn't watch my high tech interview, it's out right now. Make sure you peep it. Thank everybody for the donations. We've been stopped talking about Diddy an hour ago. I was just on here shooting the shit. That's it. I appreciate everybody from here. If you can hit the like button, I appreciate you. If you can hit the share button, I appreciate you too. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.